Keep sending your questions in. You got any sour cream with that?
That's hilarious.
Damn right we do. All right.
And why the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernard show is Scottsdale. Very own, get your phone and hear a call. We going up now.
And we're here, Gatsby. We're at episode 17, correct? Of the
correct.
Eric Bernard show. Like, subscribe, comment. For the life of Christ, please. Tyler's one of my best friends, and she didn't even subscribe till 10 seconds ago. You know what I mean? Oh, which brings me to my next thing. Our guest. This is our Halloween edition.
The first episode.
Hey, Gatsby.
Oh my God.
Put some scary music. It's the Halloween Eric Bernard show with Tyler Morrison. Can we put Tyler's Instagram right here?
Morrison? That's not even my last name.
Wait, what is it?
See, my best friend.
Wait, I'm drunk. You just said
It's Morris.
You said Morrison.
How are you
No
my
way
best
it
friend and
doesn't
you
say
do
that.
not?
You definitely just said Morrison.
I'm unsubscribing.
Don't blame you.
I'm under intense. My last name is Bernali. Anyways, Tyler Morris. Yeah, why did I say that? Morrison.
fuck me,
I was
I guess.
thinking about that. I think there was a girl I follow. Her last name is Morrison. She's fucking hot. All right, guys. We have Tyler Morris. Gatsby, hit me with some fucking scary music. Ooh, it's the Halloween edition. We have Tyler Morris. She's over here. I'm a taco. I'm inside one. Hey. Typically am. Anyways, we have Tyler Morris, a.k.a. Tyler Morrison. Tyler, what are you? What are you? Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. YouTube, go ahead and stand up, Tyler, because already. And do some, like, sexy music for me, please. This is not for me. This is for you guys. It's not for me. I actually find it gross, actually. It's not for me. No, just kidding.
Okay.
You're a very beautiful young lady. Okay.
I'm
She's
a criminal, which is very on brand for me.
She's a prisoner of her own fucking decisions, is what she is.
Very much.
So, any questions that you guys have? When's the last time Tyler ate a guy's ass? Hey, that's from Braden. Hey,
Of course, that's from Braden.
Hey, can we put Braden's podcast? Braden's Instagram right here.
Oh.
Braden Flynn. And that's Braden Flynn,
And he was
2
on
ends
he
with
was a guest
underscore.
as well.
And he was a guest. Check out, that's episode 12, 13? Well, you'll see it. It's a cute kid with curly hair.
It was like 3:30 in the morning. I was in high school, and this girl came over in her car, and I didn't know where to fuck. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna fuck in her car. I walk in there, or I get in the car. Sardines smell like a motherfucker. But I already knew, and the thing is, I already knew I was gonna get burned before the fact. But I was so horny and so bricked up, I was like, fuck it, I'm taking the risk and going urgent care the next morning.
We're here. It's the Halloween edition. We are a taco and a fucking inmate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a sexy inmate. And, I was going over a story when I Ubered. Yeah, so I was Ubering one time, and this is just out of the gate. I just have to say it before I forget it. I picked up a young lady. She had scabs on her face, so we already know this bitch is a drug addict, you know? And I picked her up. She came out of some kind of, like, home that wasn't part of it wasn't put on the ground, is what I'm saying. It was like a mobile home. She came out of it. She came in.
The strangest way to describe that.
You know,
It wasn't put on the ground.
Yo, she came out of the fucking home, dude. Gatsby, and please make sure that if there's any questions, Gatsby, let us know. She came out of the home. She got in my car, and she goes, I was like, oh, how's everything going? She was like, good. I just made rent.
Oh, my God.
I just made rent. And I was like, oh. She goes, I made my boyfriend's rent. I was like, oh, what happened? She was like, I just got gangbanged by those dudes. And I was like, oh. And then she got into more conversation how she has to go to court the next day because she might be facing felony charges. You know,
I might know her.
Sweet girl, you might know. she might
She's my cellmate, actually.
She might be wearing that shit probably right now. And then she goes, "Oh yeah, it's, fucking is fucking. I guess when you get to it." She was like, I'm 38 right now, and I definitely had different views of what my life would be right now. But at this point, I'm like, I'm just having sex with guys who are disgusting, who smell, who have small dicks, and I probably have AIDS. That's literally what she said.
That is
What a
crazy.
sentence.
What?
She's like, that.
What a sentence.
She said, I probably have AIDS. And I was like, yeah, no doubt, dude. I'm like,
No,
yo.
yeah, how do you respond
So,
to
like,
that?
rate me 5
like,
stars.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Yo, so and then she goes like, and
Congrats
then,
on
but
making
here's the
your
thing.
rent.
I was saying this because I was telling Tyler, it doesn't matter if someone likes you. You don't always invite. And then she started like kind of getting on my shit. She was like, I'm great at blowjobs, all this shit.
Oh, she
and
was
I
trying
was
to make
like,
extra pocket
I was like, you have
change.
scabs on the side of your lips, girl. Like, I'm not into this. But I dropped her off to her boyfriend's house. Actually, it was not a bad place. And I was like, oh, did they give you cash? She goes, no, they Venmo'd him.
Oh.
So he.
That's not her boyfriend. Let's just go ahead and say that's not her boyfriend. Yeah. Gatsby, any questions? Also, Tyler, when's the last time you ate a guy's ass?
Never.
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 There goes your
I would
response.
never,
And she
so.
would never. Throwing lobs out here. Pop up. Whores. Yes. Peyton. Thank you so much, Peyton. And just so you guys know, we are live on Instagram. It's going to be something different that we do on the podcast. We're going to go live so we can kind of interact with the people, see what's good. This episode seems to be off on a fucking fire start. We're already talking about ass eating and AIDS. So, that's always good. Anyways, Halloween.
Love it.
It's a scary time. I feel like we've been talking about Halloween for a straight 3 years. And Tyler, I feel like people just want to look at you.
Probably.
Piece of shit.
Give the people what they want.
Whatever, dude. Yeah. I actually hate
Do
you.
it for the views.
There you go. Yo, so many things I've learned on this podcast, Gats.
Yeah.
I learned what an arm bra was, like when we had Tiana on. I've learned.
I don't even know what that is.
Wait, when you take a picture of just like you have no top on and your hands are your bra.
And you hold them up.
You
support them.
Like trying it out.
You know what's so crazy is that there's some guy there like fucking screenshotting all this shit. When was the last time you faked an orgasm?
Ooh.
We synchronized that pretty well.
Yeah, we
was
did.
pretty
Damn,
bad.
that was crazy. Ooh.
I'll let you answer that. I'll tell you when was the last time I did it.
Yeah. I'm really being put on the spot here.
Gaspin, we make this a real cut all this part out.
Yeah. God, I'm like trying to be careful with my with my words here.
Because motherfuckers be like, they're gonna be time stamping this shit.
Because I plead the fifth.
Ryan, all right, she pleads the fifth.
Hey, that just really was perfect with my
Holy
costume too.
Okay, well,
You know who you are.
you know who you are. Ho. Pay and shout out to the
Unfortunately
ho.
for you.
Give the people what they want. There you go. Gatsby, it's juicy. Okay. I remember one time, I had only one shot with this girl, right? We were at my pool. It was after a comedy show. Hopefully this does not narrow it down to who it might be. But it was...
God.
Anyways, I've been trying to get this ass for like so fucking long, right? Like I knew I was just going to lay dick on her at some point, right? It was coming. And I remember, like, I did a really good job at the show, and then we had everybody at the pool. I ordered a bunch of food to the pool. Everybody's there. And I remember she just kind of, like, came up to me, and she was like, let's go to your room. Bro.
Was this recently?
No. It was a couple of years ago. And, dude, it was happening. First of all, I took a blue chew, like, half hour before, because I knew I was like, this shit, I'm not going to go through this whole thing where it doesn't get up, and I'm holding my dick and saying sorry. You know? So... Dude, I'm ramming this chick, okay? I'm ramming. She's getting cracked open and cleaned out, okay? Cracked open and cleaned out. Yes, Tyler. Fucking pretend. Be in the game. Anyways, she getting cracked open and cleaned out. Bro, she goes, come in me. Bro, I mean, it's like telling a guy, go get a beer. You know, like, of course I want to.
Oh, my God.
Bro, I think mentally... And also because the alcohol, I was like, if I don't do this, this doesn't count. Dude, I couldn't do it.
Her gloves are red
No
flag.
way.
I couldn't finish.
Why?
I thought about all the hot girls in the past, or even the ones that were just really
nice to me. You
nice to
had
me.
to think about other hot girls when you were fucking somebody that you've been trying
Oh my
to
God,
fuck.
I know.
Make it make sense.
Tyler, it was years ago. I'm a changed man. Dude, I remember she was like, "Are you gonna?" She was like,
Sick fuck.
She was like, "All right, whatever." And then I was like, I could just tell, like, at this point, sweat's dripping from my forehead to her mouth and shit.
Oh,
and
no.
like, you know.
Ew.
And then I was, dude, I went like this, but I was like, I had to pretend I was like, because I was thinking we'd get a round two. We did not. She had to go back to her kid. Anyways,
Fuck them kids.
yo, that's what I've been trying to say. The shot is all wrong. Shouldn't be seeing in between my cousin's legs. If I switch? No, I'll give you what you guys want, you fucking pervs. All right. Anyways. So, you know what? Just whatever, dude. Okay. So you won't say when the last time, at least that was last time. And it was out of just pure, like, I wanted to just let her know, like, thank you. Dude, you're so hot. I'll tell you after the. I'll tell you off camera who it is, because you know who it is.
Yeah, I want to
fucking
know.
hilarious.
Do I know her?
Yeah, my boy dates her now. But anyways, no. So that's life, baby. Today on the show, it's a Halloween show. Now, honestly, on some real shit.
I'm scared.
Tyler,
Oh, pick me up. I'm scared.
Tyler, have you ever experienced some paranormal activity? Like maybe your animal's going nuts and you're like,
Yeah,
what the
actually,
fuck?
we have my little brother here. He's
Shout
in
out.
town visiting. My birthday was
You know,
yesterday, so
little brother here, I'm sure he loves hearing all this shit.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm scared. This is probably gonna be
Fucking
horrible.
nightmare.
He's close your. Yeah, you need to
shouldn't
close your
be
ears.
seen.
No, we used to be obsessed with like all like the ghost hunter shows when
White
we were
people,
growing
yeah.
up.
White people
And
love
we
that
would
shit.
go like when we would go on like family trips and shit. We would like find like the most like haunted place like that was wherever we were visiting.
really?
Like, and we would go and take pictures and we would pretend that we were like
These motherfuckers
were
are
catching
sick.
like voices and shit on like the little on like recordings. And I would take like flash photography and like they say if you catch an orb like
Yeah.
it's a ghost. So we would do that shit all the time. Like anywhere we would go, and we were obsessed with ghosts.
Now, have you ever experienced something that where it freaked you out?
One time, which now I think looking back, it definitely wasn't a ghost. It was definitely just the wind. But one time we were in our garage. we were in our garage and we were playing, and there was like a door to the backyard that was wide open, and we were nowhere near this door, and it slammed shut, and we freaked the fuck out and like ran inside. But it definitely was just, it was the wind.
I just remember.
But we were
that-
convinced.
I-
We were convinced
Dude,
that there was a ghost.
Ghosts. I think energy exists. I think things that happen. I mean, how many times do you see like Gatsby? I'm actually gonna forward you a video.
Yeah.
Of it was like the Spanish news channel in Mexico, and they were speaking about the death of Jenny Rivera. She had
Yeah.
died in a tragic airplane accident some year, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and they were talking about her, dude. And the glass of water just moved in the
Damn.
middle of the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I say that to say this. There is a story that I just remembered that my cousin, well, let's not say names because I remember last time people say names, we can get sued. So whatever. Even though I'm pretty sure he wouldn't care. My cousin, his dad, they were all telling me a story, and everyone could vouch for it. That something happened. It just was spooky on their first floor of their house. And they had like a door that led to the like where the water shit, the washer and dryer, and then like the whatever control the water heater. And that they just felt something bad, and the lights were flickering, and all of a sudden that like a ball like that was on the floor was picked up and walked into like
Damn.
floated into the room, and that they all screamed, and then my uncle like was like, "Who the fuck is it?" Like he was like, "I'm gonna curse out the demon." He was like, "Yo,
God.
bitch, where the fuck you at, ho?
gotta let him know who's boss.
Bitch ass motherfucker, I pay mortgage here. Get the fuck out of here, with your demon ass." Yo,
That's what you
that
gotta
I
do.
went in there. You're supposed to go mad. You're
supposed to go crazy.
You're not supposed to get scared at the demon.
Yeah.
That's what they want. Demon bitches. Anyways, but that happened, dude. And till this day, I'm like, yo, you guys are fucking around. And when I say that, they go, oh, we're not. That we saw that ball lifted up. Like if someone invisible grabbed the ball and went like this and just walked. Crazy stuff, guys. I mean, there's that, and then there's women of Scottsdale. You know, so we don't know what's more scarier. Tyler, what is this thing about women in Scottsdale? What is this bad rep that you guys have? Not that you have it specifically, but just, you know, just like how men in Scottsdale have kind of like this rep. Is it because all these women are dating the same 10 guys in rotation? I mean, like, I feel like every girl in Scottsdale dates the same 10 dudes. And then they're like, oh my God. I mean, read the fucking Yelp review. You know what I
Read
mean?
the Yelp review is
Read the-
crazy. That's actually really smart.
Read the
we
Yelp
should start
review.
reviewing these men.
But a lot of these girls are in the
I guess
rotation
for both.
too.
That should be a thing. We should make
Dude,
that
a lot of
an
these
app.
girls,
Like,
I swear to
yeah.
everything, a lot of these girls are fucking like a good, you know, what's a good NBA player that keeps going to different teams? Like Carmelo Anthony,
Sure.
right? We don't know if he makes the team better or worse, you know? It's just, it is true. It's funny because like these men, I'm like, you mean the same 10 dudes? Like, literally.
No way.
I could name one guy and I can go to 10 different girls in that vortex, and they all how crazy is it? They all have bad experiences. Is it, you know? Is that me
weird.
hating? Is that me hating? A little bit, a little bit.
I can change him.
I could change him. Yo, and it's true. And a lot of dudes. I love it. There's nothing better than I love when people just start hooking up in the beginning and they start posting pictures of each other. And I'm like, dude,
That's crazy. I
it's
would
a little
never
soon.
post it.
It's
If
a
I
little
post
soon.
a guy, we've been dating and like
Or
we
I'm
have
pregnant.
been, or like, or it's a paid ad. Like
Yeah,
it's a paid ad. Like,
It's a paid ad.
or I'm being held against my will and he has a gun to my head. That like I'm not posting.
I'm in
distress.
I am not posting a man unless we are damn near
But do
engaged.
you see, you ever see, we're not gonna say who, we're not gonna say how, we're not gonna say when, but there are people that are like, they just get into a new relationship, it's like 4 days old.
Yeah.
And they're like, and I go like,
That's so embarrassing. I get secondhand embarrassment so bad because then it's like they break up and it's like we all just saw that and then now you're not together and like just don't post. Don't post unless you guys are like serious.
yo, it is true, because you look like a fool. Either
You look
one, guy
stupid.
or-
I
guy
get
and girl.
secondhand embarrassment.
Guy and girl. You know what's even crazier sometimes? And God bless you guys. God bless you. Whatever. You guys like, look, whatever. Even worse, I feel like it's like, all right, when a girl posts a dude early and she's like in bed with him or he's in her bed, and it's just like, oh shit, like you gave a pussy like that quick. It's the same thing to me as when a dude like spends on a vacation after like a week of dating, 2 weeks of dating, and they just go somewhere. I'm like, damn, I mean,
I'm
you
a firm
skipped-
believer in
you
soft
skipped
launches.
steps.
Like
Soft launch.
soft
The
launch.
arm at dinner.
Skip
like
steps,
little
baby.
subtle little things to let people know that you're not available, but like you don't even know who it is, and even then,
Yeah, you over here drafting the first person out of LSU, and you haven't even looked at the other prospects. You know what I mean,
gotta look at the whole roster.
dude? And then can we just talk about something else? I love my guy friend. I love my guy, Scottsdale guys. Guys, it's 90 degrees at night. Let's not wear the hoodie already, okay? It's kind of getting fucking out of control, actually. Dude, it's the same guys in July with the beanie hat.
Yeah,
I understand
beanie in
that's
July
an
is
AZ
crazy.
staple, or whatever the hell you guys do here, and blah, 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 and guns. But it's out of... Dude, I saw a guy with a hoodie on, on, as
all the
if
way
he was
up.
trying to catch warmth, right?
I feel like I know
And
what
I'm
you're
like,
talking about.
dude, no, there's a bunch. It's not just one guy. It's a bunch of guys. And I love them. They're my people. But, yo, I have a hoodie I'm waiting to wear
Yeah.
when it's cold.
Same.
When it's cold, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Forcing
in the
fall.
plastic, my G. Mine's
winter.
in the plastic. But that's just a little thing I had to get off my chest there. You know, the bean. I mean, and did you just burp?
No,
Oh, I just thought I heard you burp.
no, I'm breathing.
Maybe you farted. Anyways,
Oh,
all right. Oh,
my brain hurts.
dude. What we can talk about a little bit. It was. This is gonna be out in a few weeks, but it was Tyler's birthday this weekend.
It was.
And thank God it's over.
Thank God it's over. I don't even want to.
She was like, fit check 1, fit check 2.
Yeah, I
fit
did have
check
3
3.
outfits. They were all
She had
fire,
3
though.
outfits. You know, they were great. I mean, she looked like a Marvel superhero in one of them. I think the red one was
The red
like,
one.
The red one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was kind
that
of
was a dope one.
iconic.
Like, it
yeah.
looked like it came with a superpower.
I did that.
But
It did.
I'm not talking about that superpower right now. Holy taco.
There we go.
Anyways, but it was a good time. Do you remember last year on your birthday? How much better was this year?
It was a million times better. This year was, definitely not even a comparison. Like that, this blew last year.
And shout out to everyone who made it.
Yeah.
Good. You know, everybody that was there. It was super cool, guys. You know, we could take a little break to tell you guys your job as a friend. You know, it's funny. Like so I wore Tyler on my shirt on Sunday. I had a
It's the
picture of her.
funniest
Like,
shit ever.
is that bikini or underwear?
It was,
What is that?
it was a bikini.
It's a bikini, whatever. I wore it because I thought it'd be funny, whatever. I had spoken to someone, and they were like, "Don't you think that's a little much?" And I go,
Who said that?
"Don't worry about it." And I said like this. I
Like-
said like this. Your job as a friend is to be your friend's hype man or hype woman.
Yeah.
That is your job, dude. That is your job. If you're not doing that, then you're silently hating on your friend. You know, and then now you have to question if they're even your friend or they're just there to be an opportunist. And that happens a lot too. People have opportunists. I needed a guest on the show. That's why I'm friends with her.
Fuck you.
And here we are.
Here we are. No,
Like that's actually why I wore you on the shirt.
no, yeah, but that's true. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure
Secure the
we
spot.
we secure the fucking podcast. No, but it's true, dude. it is your job to hype your friend up. Even in a relationship, it's your job to hype your girl up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if some other dude is doing it, let me tell you a little saying that they say in Spanish, but I'm not gonna say it in Spanish. Basically, I'm gonna say it in English. 'Cause these motherfuckers, even though they're Mexican, they don't even know fucking Spanish. It basically is this. And shout out to people who do know Spanish and whatever. I love the whole excuse. My parents didn't want me to learn Spanish. Yeah, right. That's a lie, and we all know it. No, but
never
basically
heard that
I hear it all the time. They're like, my parents, because they weren't taught Spanish because they were gonna get bullied. Oh, be quiet. But yeah. These are the people with the biggest sombreros on the 5th of May. But what I'm saying is, in Spanish, it translates to, if you don't attend to her, somebody will.
Damn right.
That's basically what it is, and that's true. And that's true in friendships. A lot of people, I think it's funny. One of your friends, right? One of my friends, she's cool too. She's like, no, I've known her first. I'm the OG friend.
Oh yeah.
I have something to say to that, because it very well may be true. I know people from when I was in fucking kindergarten. They ain't my best friend.
Yeah.
It is, time isn't a good enough reason to stay in anything.
100%.
Because you ever see people that go like, I don't want to break up. We've lasted for 4 years. That doesn't mean shit. Are you happy?
You could meet somebody and they could treat you better than that person ever did.
100%. 100%. Just ask me. And every girl I meet. Guess we have an issue. I have an issue. I wish, you know what I wish? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. And we could. Something, I don't know. But now I wish there was an analysis of my banking records of how many times. I mean, if there was a way for them to tell how many meals I bought for women throughout my whole life.
You just bought me one.
I'm sure.
I bought you
If you check,
Wendy's
like,
because you're worth it.
The restaurants and then over a certain price number.
The Wendy's. Oh.
Yo, shit was $13, girl. She's like, can I get chicken
Shit, that's more than some people
She
would
gonna-
pay for. So.
And that's the issue, dude. Look, let me tell you something. Dudes say a lot about girls. All right, well, we'll leave it there. Dudes say a lot about girls, like, oh, these bitches are broke, which most of them are. Hey, shout out to you in inequality. But
That's great.
a lot of these dudes are broke, too. And here's the thing. Nothing wrong with being broke, because that's a step towards wherever, the goal isn't to be broke forever. But if you're there, God bless you. We hope you go there.
Only up.
But when I was 16 years old, I think I've said this before, I complained to my uncle about a date that I want to go on. 16.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do the math. And I was like, all right, if we go to the movies, I think the movies were $8 a piece, $10 a ticket, $8, something like that, 16. And then popcorn, I thought, I need $30. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, can we go out to eat afterwards? And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, holy shit, I don't have the money. So I was complaining to my uncle. My uncle goes, hey, dude, if you don't have the money to go out with a girl, you have no business going out with a girl. You need to focus on yourself first.
Priorities.
Yeah, you're not there right now, baby. But he gave me like $60. He goes, this is the last time I'll ever give you money for a date.
Damn.
Go have fun. But just,
It's a good lesson.
it's true. It's true, though. Don't fake the funk, baby. And also, a girl who fuck with you and you explain it correctly. But if you, like, some dudes are like, I don't know, I just want to be like broke forever. Like, there's no plan. There's no plan in their game. It's just like a bunch of nonsense. Like, you have to have somebody with vision. I mean, I understand, like, people have setbacks, but, like, is your whole life a setback? And also, at what point does a setback have an expiration date?
Yeah. You need to like actively be.
Tyler, have you
change
ever dated a very rich guy and a very poor guy?
I have never. See, money to me doesn't necessarily. I think like what you said.
Boy, do we know.
I like broke boys. Okay.
I'm
No,
broke
I don't know. I've never been like. I don't necessarily care about as long as like you said, if you're like actively trying to like do better for yourself and you're not just like okay with being a fucking bum. Like, I don't care. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh,
Yo,
he's
broke
broke,
boys,
or
hit
like,
her DMs ASAP.
Oh, they do.
And
I fall for it.
Yo, the best thing, they go on a date with Tyler, and they go like, shit, that was a good meal. Yo, I forgot my card and my phone.
I'd be like, damn, that's tough. You better go start washing dishes back there because I'm out of here.
Have you ever covered a guy's meal when they didn't have it?
I mean, no one's ever. I mean, I probably have. Yeah,
I
I probably
listen,
have.
Shout out to you guys. You guys all owe her like $20 Venmo.
I'll
But
be rich by the time we leave here.
talk about
It's an
scary on this Halloween episode. I did want to ask you a few questions. Gatsby, I did send you a few texts about
Yeah.
it. But one of the questions I do know off the top of my head, what is the movie that scared the shit out of you as a kid? Like, almost like even if you kind of saw it today by yourself in your apartment, would it still freak you out? Like, what fucked you up as a kid? 'Cause I know mine.
Honestly, I've never really liked scary movies or like horror movies. The first one I ever watched was, I think, Scream, and that one's not even scary. But Insidious was definitely one that like
man.
I liked
good
it
one.
when I was younger, but I don't even think I could watch it now because I just don't like, especially because I live alone. Like I don't think I could watch it and like be able to sleep at night. Like there's no way.
I think like
get that.
I think a kickback with friends watching a horror film and everybody puts their phone away for 2 hours is a different experience than if people with their phones on. I was at this thing 2 years ago when we all went to go watch a scary movie at someone's house and they had like
Yeah.
a decent sized TV, but everybody was on their phone and it took away from what it is. Then I went to one where it was just 4 people were invited, me, a girl, a guy, right? We all kind of put our shit away. This girl lit candles, set the mood. It smelled like pumpkin
Aw.
and pussy. Just kidding. Nah. Good pussy smells like pumpkin. Anyways, no, but it was nice, dude. It's a different example. Dude, the movie that always fucked me up was
Yeah.
The Omen.
Oh, that's a good one.
The Omen and any Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street fucked me up because I remember that there was the reasoning of the where he got the idea of the movie was from a real article. There was a kid who would he was awake for days, and he said if he fell asleep he'd die, and then they gave him a sedative, and he went to sleep, and he died.
Damn.
Jesus.
And he said somebody was in his dreams, and that's the start of Nightmare on Elm
That's like
Street
the
with
origin
Freddy
of that.
Krueger. Yeah, the origin story. I did ask you to look up any origin stories. Were you able to look up the origin story of like Bloody Mary and
Oh, yeah, I
stuff
looked
like
that one up. It's like an urban legend. It's almost like a cultural thing.
Is it because of a queen or
There is people say it was based off a queen, and
Like
then
Queen-
there's like a couple other
Queen
different
Mary
stories
or
that like kind of merge into it over the years. Because at one point it was like you could see your husband in the mirror, like your future husband, and then if you like had bad luck or whatever, you would see the Grim Reaper.
oh
Damn.
fuck.
I
And
remember.
you'd be like cursed.
I remember in elementary school,
There's like a
people would
ritual,
talk
right?
about Bloody Mary. That if you went
Or
into this,
Candyman.
it was this one specific bathroom. That if you went in
Yeah.
there and you turned the lights off, and you like
Shit,
spun
we should
around,
do
it was
it.
something stupid that you would see Bloody Mary,
Yeah,
but
you'd
no
have
one
to
actually
repeat
like
it, like,
knew
so many
like what
times
that.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
But there
like that.
are accounts
Yeah.
of people saying they've seen stuff.
Yeah, and so they the scientific thing behind that, because I looked it up too, and it was like if you stare in a mirror too long, you start to like disfigure yourself.
Correct. Just like if you look at someone, there's a fucking famous. I'm not gonna ask you to look it up.
Yeah.
But on Everybody Loves Raymond, the wife was like, "Look, we need to be more romantic. Let's do 2 minutes of nonstop
Staring?
eye contact."
Yeah.
Oh,
and he goes
God.
like this, so they just stare, and he's like doesn't want to do it, but she's like, "Let's do it." And he goes, "Yeah, you're starting to look like the devil."
Oh,
It was hilarious, but you're right. It
I
does.
feel like I would get the
distort it.
ick if
Like
I
if-
looked
like
at
if
somebody
you-
for too long.
But you gotta actually love them, Tyler, not just be infatuated. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
A whole other type of movie.
Yeah, it is. But yeah,
Gatsby, what else did I ask you? I did text you a few
another
things.
question was the top 3 best candies for Halloween.
Oh, I have my top 3. I'll let you go first, though.
Candy corn, obviously.
You're a candy corn
Yeah.
person?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't understand how people don't like candy
No,
corn.
There's
it's
a lot of
good.
people. It's like
good.
polarizing.
It's good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Is it number 1? Is it number 2? Number 3?
Well, because
Top
like
three
you
is
only
crazy.
eat it around Halloween.
Okay.
So yeah.
Candy corn,
Yeah.
number
Candy
1.
corn, Reese's, peanut butter cups.
The cups. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I like when they're in the shape of things.
damn. Oh, those little. Oh my God. The little strawberry candies that like
The
they're
Mexican
soft in the
grandmas
middle.
have? What?
Like the Abuela ones.
What the hell? Where were you raised?
You don't buy them. You just see them in a candy.
Fucking Sinaloa?
Surprise!
All
I'm
right.
actually not white.
That's the Bakersfield dinner.
Number 1, the small Kit Kat. Little baby Kit Kat.
Those are good.
I
yeah.
love me a little baby Kit Kat, 2 little Kit Kat. Right. Number 2, the small Crunch Bar.
The
Blue.
small,
You just like
small
mini
ones.
candies.
Blue
Yeah.
Crunch. Well, that's what's it called? Fun size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Very fun.
The third one, Starburst. Only when you get the double
You
pink.
get the 2. What's your favorite combination?
Double pink.
Double pink.
Absolutely.
Pink.
Absolutely.
Double pink. I mean, I could deal with a pink and a yellow,
I don't
but
like
I want a
yellow.
double pink.
Yellow's a little harsh.
I like the double
yellow.
pink. I could deal with it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I like the double pink. But honorary mention, Almond Joy.
Ew.
A lot of people don't like
Ew.
it.
I mean,
Coconut
I
with-
don't dislike it, but
You
I'm
like
not
Mounds?
like I would. That wouldn't be
I don't like Mounds
Oh,
either.
but anyway, Kit Kat. I don't like Snickers.
really.
Really?
Is-
Those are so good.
Well, the thing is that the way it looks like a veiny dick. You know what I mean? It's
Oh.
like.
So that's why you don't like it.
Yeah. No, just kidding. I just thought about. I don't know. I just thought about it right now. But no, yeah, no. You know, it's what? It's nuts, caramel, chocolate.
And like nougat. Right?
Nougat, right?
Yeah.
Nougat.
What is
Yeah,
nougat?
I'm out.
What? Yeah. What is nougat? I don't
Yeah,
know,
I'm
but it's
out.
good though.
I'm out. Count me out for that.
Nougat.
What's another one? Honorary mention. Do you have an honorary mention?
Probably like Milky Way or like a Three Musketeers.
God damn, we have different tastes in
Yeah.
chocolate.
I like those like yeah.
We sure do.
Sure do. Gas, what's your top three?
Reese's,
Ooh,
but when they're shaped like bats.
okay. All right, that's a
Gotta be
vibe.
shaped like bats.
That's a vibe.
Tastes way
I
better.
do like it when they go to Easter and they make an egg.
Yeah.
I like.
Or like the Christmas tree ones.
Mhm.
Those
I
are
like the
fire.
caramel like apple lollipops.
Ooh, those are really good. I almost
are
said
so
that.
I don't think I've
good.
ever had
I almost
that.
said that. That's
Those are-
definitely
like those
honorable
usually
mention
only
for
come
me.
around like
Yeah.
holidays and shit like that.
Mm.
And then probably like a Tootsie Roll or something.
Whoa,
Ew, that's
Really?
Who that's for?
crazy.
Tootsie Roll. That must be the Native American.
Dude, it is. It's the
Who makes
candy
Tootsie
of the
Roll?
people. Hershey's. Are
Is
they?
it?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Let me not guess.
Tootsie Roll. I did like the commercials for the Tootsie Pop. How many licks?
Yeah.
You know, some fucking owl and it bit it and some shit. I like the events of it. There's no real commercials for like chocolate anymore, right? I mean, like
I feel like I see ones for Reese's sometimes.
the only ones I see is during Easter and was the Cadbury bunny or some
yeah.
shit. I like how we know so much about fucking
I know. Jeez.
chocolate. Let me tell you about the thing of what's it called? There's a candy called the
Three Musketeers.
no, it's like
no?
a thingam
Oh,
Oh,
it's called a.
thingamajig. Is it
Yeah,
called?
it's a thingamajig.
There you go. Oh no,
And then there's
no,
just the
a
whatchamacallit.
I was gonna
whatchamacallit.
say.
Whatchamacallit?
It's a whatchamacallit.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's whatchamacallit. Thingamajig, I think that's what Ariel from Little Mermaid, she had like thingamajig or something.
Yeah.
Or I got plenty. But who
We're
cares?
getting so off
I
topic.
Yeah,
want more. I want to be where the people are. That's a fucking good song. Honestly, YouTube that and have yourself a drink of wine and you might cry at the end, okay? The girl's screaming to be outside and have fucking feet. She has no feet, dude.
It makes you sad.
I also have to remember that she's not real. But
Is it because you relate to feet
to
problems?
me, she's, yeah! My feet explode when I do things.
We talked about that
Do
last
you have
pod.
anything else, Gats?
The other question was, you ever had a costume malfunction? I think that's mostly for Tyler.
Tyler, people want to know.
I know. I'm assuming.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Probably
I
like
don't-
maybe not costume, probably like a dress or something.
Well, I was a mermaid one year for Halloween, and I made my costume. And I mean, it wasn't really a malfunction, but like I glued all the little like shell things on it,
Oh, yeah.
and like they kept falling off, so it like just was a bra basically. So yeah,
It's just
They just
fucking-
kept popping off like
Yeah.
one by one.
It was just a
I
bra.
was like, well, so much for that.
At the end of the night, it was just a bra.
Yeah. God, that year, I remember
fucking
I was at a
overall.
party. I think it was like my freshman year of college. And when I get drunk, my intrusive thoughts win 98% of the time.
I mean,
98%. I stole this spider last night. I'm a thief.
Okay, there
Because
you
my
are.
intrusive thoughts when I was drunk, I was hyper fixated on this spider. I needed to have it. So I took it.
That's amazing.
But anyway, I was at this party and there was a jug of glitter on the counter. And my
What did
for
you do,
whatever
Tyler?
reason, I decided it was going to be such a great idea if I got the glitter and poured it on myself, but not only myself,
Are you, like,
on
all right?
everyone at this party. And I said, do you want to be blessed? That is what I asked
That's
everyone
amazing.
before I poured glitter on their heads. And a lot of people let me do it too. And there's videos.
Yeah, because
too.
you're
Who doesn't
hot,
wanna be
dude.
blessed?
People
I said, do you wanna be blessed?
People are fucking stupid when it comes to good-looking people.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that Old Town kind of has numb me to you, beautiful people. It is
Deadass.
legitimately has numb me to all these gorgeous girls. I go like, oh yeah, yeah, and they're like, no, Eric, you don't understand. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't care how pretty you are.
Wasn't there like a study that you trust better looking people more?
Always.
Yeah.
If there's a picture of two politicians, and typically they were asking like random group, and they were like, I think this person won, and the good-looking person almost like 90% won. They always go for a good-looking person because a good-looking person seems more trustworthy, or somebody that you actually just want to be around. Hence our guest today.
Don't bless us, please.
Let's,
You wanna
don't
be
throw
blessed?
fucking glitter. Glitter, what they call in theater is theater herpes because it gets everywhere and it gets on
Oh my
everyone. Theater herpes.
I literally was finding glitter in all of my belongings for like months after that happened.
dude,
like,
it's the
months after
worst.
that
It's
night.
literally the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's guys,
It was in my
where we at
hairs
on time?
We're at 37 minutes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So we're rocking and we're rolling.
Rolling.
So I think guys, that's another thing. I don't know what guys.
It was like scary. Any ghost stories, but I think we kind of
Oh yeah,
went
we
over that.
went there. You said Insidious. Okay, when you settle down at some point.
Oh my God.
Are you think you're gonna be the person that has scary shit in front of their yard, or are you a person that's gonna like turn off the lights and have people not knock on your door? What do you think? Do you want to get dressed up? Do you want to see the kids? What do you want to do? Are they
hate kids,
annoying to
first
you?
of all. They're
well, right
fucking
now,
annoying. Fuck them
because you
kids.
yourself are 12. Yeah, so
25.
25. 12 times 2 plus 1. So, do you, as of right now, you don't think you'd be the one to like decorate?
No, I like I have like the inside of my apartment decorated.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
that's
like
right.
if I had a house, I would want to like decorate for Halloween, but I also like I don't know, the thought of like when it's like blow up shit and you have to like plug them in every single night and then unplug them, like that seems like a lot of work,
don't
and
have
I
to
don't
unplug.
think. Yeah, but can you imagine the electric bill?
Well, that's why you'll have somebody else to pay for it. The fuck? Can you imagine $5 extra a month? No, it's not that much. That was the whole thing with what you call it, Christmas lights. They used to be like they used to suck the energy out of a house a lot, and now they've become more energy efficient.
And
And
LED
now,
ones,
yeah,
yeah.
it's much easier. You can have them on like all year round if you really wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but not your thing. I remember going to a house, bro, in Sleepy Hollow, New York. Not where I live, but if you go about a mile down the road, a place called Phillipsburg Manor. Everybody will know if you know. Phillipsburg Manor is a very hoity-toity type of place. And we all went there. All the ghetto kids did go there because they had good candy. And that's the place. You got to go with the good candies at. Like, basically, it was like the old town of candy, right?
Old
Just-
town
just-
of
just-
candy?
just
What
better
does that
sh-
even mean?
Well, basically, I lived in the south. It was trick or treating in my neighborhood was like the south side of Phoenix. This place was nice.
Okay,
I mean,
I
yeah,
understand
it was a little. It was a ride, but it was worth it. This lady had made Jello and made it look like a brain. So when she flipped it, she had a bunch of brains, and she was like, "Come inside, dude." Now thinking about it, I don't know what the fuck my mom and I don't know who took me, my aunts and uncles. Dude, they let the kids go inside, and the parents were just outside like having a cigarette, like.
Just waiting.
Dude, she's like, would you like brain? I was like, no. I was dead on. I don't want a fucking brain.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, have a little bit. And she takes it with a spoon. And I was like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't want brain.
I don't want brain.
10 years later, brain is all I can. That was all I wanted.
Brain's all
But-
on the brain.
Brain was all in the brain. But, dude, she had her house, bro, was decorated like crazy. It was really beautiful, really nice, and I did eat the brain. Fast forward to when I had a girlfriend at 19 years old, and we dated till I was 23. We went to one of the. So my cousin goes, "Hey, there's this place," and this is how New York is. Hey, I know about this place, this house. The family goes, the whole family, mom, dad, uncles, grandparents, kids. They make it scary as you walk up to the house,
Oh yeah.
right?
They have like a setup.
Yeah. Dude, it was so fucking good. Yo, the dad came out of the ground.
What the fuck?
They had leaves on top of them they had somebody in
Could
the
you
front
imagine having
going,
to reset that up every
yo,
time?
dude, yeah, they had somebody in the front going, all right, we'll let these people in, but you guys have to stay here.
That
And
is dedication.
dude, it
Some
was
people go
so.
all out for that shit.
Yo, my girlfriend at the time cried.
Oh my god.
She was so scared because a kid went up to her and it was dressed like Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the Leprechaun movie? And it went, and it did, and I mean, it was done well, dude. It was, and leprechaun, I mean, it was a cat leprechaun. No, dude, she cried. She freaked out. She was breaking out in hives.
Oh, that's bad.
And then I got her pregnant. Just kidding. No. No, just kidding. I just wanted to, like, I don't know, the crescendo of that fucking story was like, and then I had to bring it back. But she cried, dude, and she made me go back.
Break the tension.
She made me like, she was like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm like, it's Halloween. What did you expect it to be? You know what I mean? Have you ever been to a haunted house?
I do not like, I was just about to say, I do not like, I've never been.
Well,
no, actually, when I was younger, we went to Universal Studios, and they used to have the House of Horrors.
Okay.
And
Or whores.
Was that what it was called? That was what it was called, right?
House
What
of
did we used to call
Horrors?
it? Yeah. Well, anyway, I went in there with my stepmom, and I was holding onto her thumb. So first of all, I didn't look at anything the entire time. I had my eyes closed the entire time I went through there, and I was holding onto her thumb so hard that I almost broke it because I was so scared. And she also peed herself, so she's gonna kill me for saying that.
Which brings me to my next one. I remember when my cousin Christian, and his brother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
About 10 years older than us, so we're 16, they're 26. They brought us to the cemetery and left us there. Okay. And then, I mean, they were faster than us. They were like fucking grown ass. They jumped in the car. They thought it was hilarious. Me and him, we're flipping out, right?
Yeah.
So then they're like, a couple weeks later, we would just do this. We'd watch scary movies and go, hey, let's go to the cemetery. And in New York, you've seen the cemetery out there.
It's huge.
It's scary, dude. It's at night. It's super scary.
It's like on hills.
It's on hills. It goes for miles.
Mm-hmm. And it's just nothing
Dude,
but trees around.
my
actually.
cousin grabbed onto his brother-in-law. His brother-in-law's, I guess his brother-in-law's brother is still his brother-in-law. Yeah, whatever. Grabbed onto him like this, tight, and he was like, "You're not leaving me this time." He held it so hard. His fingers made holes in his shirt.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah.
You know what a mausoleum is?
Yeah, it's where they keep dead people.
Yeah, it's almost like if you're super rich, you can make like a fucking house for your body that's dead.
Yeah, it's like
That's a
modern day
door.
temples.
Yeah. Dude, they try to lock him in there.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I would kill
They try to lock him in there.
Yo.
I would
Bro, I
kill
was-
somebody.
I was so scared.
Ain't no way.
I was scared for
I'd be
him.
punching
You
people
know
in
it's
the nuts,
scary
dude.
when you're scared for the person.
Yeah.
And that's why we have trust issues today.
When you know it's going too far.
Yeah, man. I mean, Halloween has always been something really big in my town. Like I've said before, Sleepy Hollow is Halloween town. People come over and they test for like paranormal activity and all this stuff. Even Chris DiStefano, when he was out there, he did the tour of Washington Irving's mansion.
Yeah.
Who wrote the story, the book, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, which Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci.
Yes.
Damn, I'm good. But yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. It's Halloween town. It's a lot of spooky shit happens there, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of spooky stuff happens. I once seen a lady jump off the eighth floor of a building and kill herself.
Oh my god.
And it was because I think and Randy, my best friend. Randy, I'll keep looking at this. Randy, let me know if I'm wrong. Was it that the devil was in her or whatever?
Damn.
But there was a funny part to it.
Oh, I'm glad.
So she's saying she's gonna jump, and there's an old drunk man who goes, "Just jump already, bitch!
No
We're all out
fucking
here.
way.
Give us the fucking show." She goes, "I'll do it. I swear." He goes, "Do it, bro." When she jumped,
Oh my god.
it was like time froze, bro. Time froze, and when she hit the ground, it was like grass and then sidewalk. She hit the grass, bro, and she bounced off of it.
Jeez.
Oh my god. R.I.P.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Have you ever seen anyone die?
No,
Oh.
I haven't.
Well, maybe for next time.
Maybe by the next time I'm on the podcast.
Maybe for the next time. Well, you've been on back-to-back podcasts. I think about it. We did Tyler Talks
Yeah.
on the last podcast
Yeah.
with Frankie Marcos, and now you're our first return guest.
Recurring
Our
character.
first return
I am
guest.
honored.
We did try to call you on one episode, and you fucking fell
And
asleep.
I fell asleep.
like a fucking
I
addict.
sure did.
goof.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, dude, I was fucking sleeping, bro." I called her and I was like, "Hey," oh, you were here. I was like, "Hey," and it wasn't on camera. I was like, "Hey, we're gonna call you on the podcast," and you went like, hi, what's up? I was like, trying to get you on the podcast. And you went, am I on the podcast right now?
Did I really?
Like right
Yeah.
off.
She was like,
Your voice changed and
am I on the
everything.
podcast right now? I was like,
I believe it.
no.
I
Now,
probably was half asleep.
I do, Gatsby, we're going to close a little bit. Please look up the Mothman prophecy and what that really is about. Being that this is Halloween, this is one of my favorite stories, the Mothman prophecy. Have you ever heard about the Mothman prophecy?
There's a lot of people that talk about it.
There's a movie about it. It kind of Jeepers Creepers is kind of about that. If you ever seen Jeepers Creepers.
There's so many movies I have not seen.
There
I've
are
never seen the
things
movie.
that are
watch scary movies.
unexplainable.
I don't either.
Also, Gatsby, you know what we should run?
What?
The clip where people in the hood thought they found the leprechaun. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, I'm going to share it. Oh, don't worry. Hey, guys, thank you for tuning in live, whatever. I got to fucking do something else. What I'm going to do, Gatsby, I'm going to show her
Yeah.
the video. And it came up right up. I'm going to show her the video and then just have it running as we're doing the reaction video.
Got it.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community. Many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take
Thought they saw a
pictures.
leprechaun.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All you gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun? Say yeah!
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur
Shut the fuck up. No way.
Picture of the leprechaun.
Others find
That
it
is
hard
so
to
fucking
believe
funny.
and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff. And it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
Guys, I'm
Oh
gonna send you
my
that
God.
clip, and you can get it from that dude. She said it might be a crackhead who got a hold of the wrong stuff. Guys, so run that. I guess like a reaction video. Guys, let us know more about the Mothman prophecies if you have it up.
Yeah, so it says that it was like just like a legend. Two young couples told police they'd seen a large creature. This is in 1966, whose eyes glowed red, standing at the side or of the road by the TNT area, which is the site of a former World War II munitions plant. Described as slender, muscular man, about 7 feet tall, with white wings. And they reported it to police, and then ever since then, there's been like
Everywhere it
over, like-
shows up,
Yeah.
something happens.
Yeah, something happens. The collapse
So
of the bridge, the death of 46
the bridge.
people.
So they said the Mothman. Basically, the prophecy is that wherever it appears, it goes something is gonna happen here, coming up.
Damn.
So when it appeared on the bridge, it collapsed, or
Yeah, 46 people died.
People died, and the person said, "Hey, we saw it on the bridge."
Oh my God.
And not much later, yeah. And this is something.
This is a
that-
real thing?
A real thing. The Mothman prophecies. If you really get into it, it gets really fucking scary because it starts predicting other shit and it starts doing. I'll let you guys go ahead and do that Google search and get yourself in that rabbit hole because it gets. I like scaring the shit out of myself and not being able to go to sleep till 6 a.m. when I see the sun, but not everyone does. And sometimes it gets to you. Last night, now that we're talking about it,
Yeah.
Gatsby, last night I went. I left Tyler at the discotheque at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I laid down and I was watching a podcast, and I felt someone lift me up like this on my side like that,
The fuck?
and I was like,
That happens a lot to you when you're like laying down and just like not.
yeah, that happens.
That happened here. Too.
Yeah. So one time I took a nap here. I was doing laundry here, and what I heard
You said you heard like a little kid trying to like wake
a
you
kid
up.
trying to wake me up.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That stuff has always happened to me.
Yeah.
I'll leave you with this last story, and then
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and have Ty take us out. When I had an apartment in New York, it was my sister's house. It was a multi-family house. She had a one-bedroom apartment that she rented out, and she rented it out to me. For some reason, the apartment was always like, I'm not even lying, 5 to 10 degrees colder than every other part of the house.
Yeah.
It was weird. I remember hanging out like let's say girl here, right? My boy and another girl here, and we're watching the TV. And my door is here, and this girl goes. She screamed. Ah! And I was like, what? I'm like wondering what the hell she's doing. Like, well, the shit we're watching on TV is not scary. And I was. She was like, Eric, I just saw a man with a hat walk into your closet.
Shut the fuck up.
A bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah.
How I remember a girl came over, and she came over late, and she was like in the driveway, and she was like, the driveway's really, it was like really small. She was like, can you just drive my car and get it in there? And I go, and while she was waiting, she said she saw a woman in her back seat.
Damn.
Dude, that's Sleepy Hollow, New York for you. Now, Ty, to all the people out there to know what candy could they get you? What could they hand deliver to you? What would you like for Halloween? I mean, would you want a bunch of fucking candy corn?
Honestly, I don't really eat candy like that. Like I'm not like huge
You're
on
not-
sweets. Like
Are you a salty?
yeah,
Like pretzels?
yeah.
Yeah. They say that's you can actually tell that when you do your DNA test, and they can tell you if you're a sweets person or a salty person, which makes a lot of sense. Her salty ass. All right, we're gonna close this out. This is the Halloween special. Gatsby, put some scary shit on me, please. Oh, maybe there's thunder. Oh, maybe there's a girl dying. Who cares?
God.
Don't bother her. This has been the Halloween episode, but we might have another Halloween episode because we just might. I just don't want to mess it up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyler Morris.
Yeah, get it right.
My head is fucked up. I think it's the devil inside of me. This has been the Eric Bernal Show, and as always, go fuck yourself. All right, guys, bye.
NY, the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal Show is Scottsdale. Very own, get your phone and hear a call. We going up, now let them know. SVO.